Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining me. I just thought you might like to see the new Sue Wilson release. So it's a bit of an odd time of the day for us and a bit of a last minute. I thought I was going to do it this evening, but I can't get round to it this evening. So I thought I'd just show you it. I always like Sue Wilson's Christmas release. It's always lovely quality stuff and a bit different this time. I can't remember how many things there are, about 30 odd. So quite a lot of things. So I'm just going to go through them. You might be able to get a bit more idea of what size things are and everything, I should say. So hi, Rosemary. Hi, Julia. Hi, Rio, Heather. Hi, Sheila. Hope you're enjoying your new goodies. Hi, Karen. Hi, June. Heather, Ros, Teresa. Biscuit and drink. Oh, blimey, you're all right then. I made the staff some drink and I didn't make one for myself. So, hello, Di. So, anyone that's pre-ordered, your goodies are all on their way. They arrived at lunchtime and I worked like a loony to get them all done. So they're all on your way. So even one or two of things that was ordered this afternoon. So there is still, I think I'm right in saying, a pre-order special, which ends tonight, so chance to get in. So I'm going to start off with the Festive Angel. Now, Sue Wilson always does an angel and has done for the last about 6 years, I think. So this is no exception. We've got our angel, but this time the wings are separate, which I think is quite nice. And if you look at her dress, hopefully you can see that, it's really quite nice because that could easily be a prom outfit or even a wedding outfit or a going out, special one. A few extra random snowflakes and bits and pieces, and a little sentiment here which actually says "Let it snow," and it's embossed, so you can see that on the back. So that's your festive angel for the 2020. So one of the most popular, or two of the most popular ones that we've had this time, has been the penguins and the polar bears. So this is the penguins, and we've got 13 dies in there, so it's really quite a good value for money one. You've got inside, oh no, beg your pardon, I thought you had inside, you had some selections of the various different ideas, but you haven't. But you've got loads here. You've got the little igloo, you've got various different hats and scarves and gloves and North Pole and bits and pieces, and two dies that make up our actual penguin there. So that's your Penguin Palace. So that one's been a very popular one. And then alongside that has also been the popular one is the Polar Bear Playtime. So this one has got 15 dies all in all because it's got a little baby included. So you've got mum or dad bear, whichever way you like to look at it, and little baby bear. You've got its own little sledge, and you've got a nice little parcel. Oh, I like that parcel. Nice lot of embossing on that parcel. So that one would come out quite nice. And like a little stitched outline to it. So that's quite nice. Yeah, I like that one as well. So yeah, lots of little bits and pieces to make that one up as well. So that's another one that's been popular. Then we've gone to the all-in-ones. Now, there was a selection of all-in-ones just recently. I think we've had 2 lots of that. So that's the whole die with a little outside line. So you've got 2 dies in this one, the outside edge and then the Merry and Bright. And if you look at it carefully, you'll see that these are supposed to be the little lights. So that's the whole idea. And inside the card on this one, as it says down here, please see inside for card projects. There will be some card projects inside. So that's quite a nice size, the same similar size that they've had all of their all-in-ones. So, and that one's May Your Days Be Merry and Bright. So, yeah. And one of the next one is one of the very popular silhouette ladies. So this one has got snowflakes on her. So it's called the Snowflake Silhouette. Just the one die, as all of the other portrait collections are. It's 14.6 by 9.5. So it's quite a nice size. And if you look carefully at that, you could, if you wish, trim all the way around here. I did a class like this for one of the other silhouette stamps, and you could actually take away the snowflakes if you wanted to. But yeah, that's a really nice one, and you can see that's an all-in-one die there. So you can make that a larger size if you want, by all the borders and everything. So that's really quite pretty. And that's the Snowflake silhouette. Okay. Then we've got our adjustable frames. Now these are a new thing. They are 6 dies in total, so that you've got 3 different sizes inside and then the 3 outer sizes. And obviously you can make those adjustable. That's what it's all about. So this one's got very pretty bells. I like that. I can see that done in mirror card, that type of thing. And maybe even to acetate, that would look nice. And maybe not just for Christmas, that one, because you've got golden weddings, silver weddings. Oh, clonk. Hold on, let's turn that off. So you can make that, as I say, any size. They just all slot into place, so you can extend these, make them the smallest it makes them is sort of a 14 by 9. So that's the smallest, but that gives rise to a lot of different things there. So that's the bells adjustable frame. And then we've got the poinsettia adjustable frame. So similar idea, except that the pattern on here is the little poinsettias, which would look lovely picked out with different colours and whatever. So there's 6 dies in here, the same as the other one. So that's the 3 different sizes, with, in this case, 1, 2 and 3 poinsettias, and then the outer dies as well, so that you can mix and match those. And that is your poinsettia adjustable frame. And then we've got this one, which I think has been the most favourite one. This one is the Snowflake adjustable frame. I'm not quite sure why you would think that. Ha-ha! Because it's got snowflakes, of course. I think that's really pretty. So again, same sort of thing, 1, 2 and 3 snowflakes amongst 6 dies, 3 different sizes, and on the back there, the 3 different sizes as well. So that's a very pretty one as well. So that is something new. We haven't seen the adjustable frames before, so that's going to be quite a popular idea, I think. Then we've got just the one poinsettia this time, the poinsettia stem. So that's a different idea, because we've actually got the leaves and the centre of the poinsettia. So that's going to look really lovely. Looking forward to trying that one. So that one's really quite different. Can't say I've ever seen a poinsettia on a stem like that, but I suppose you do on a plant. So that is your poinsettia stem. Just going to move these out the way, otherwise they're going to fall off. So then we're going to come up with the Endless Options collection. Now this was a new collection that was brought out in the last range of Sue Wilson's dies, and I have to say I haven't had a chance to play with any of these. I've seen some pretty ideas coming up, and I have to say this one in particular, which was I saw matched with that one. So there's actually 4 in the collection of the Christmas ones, but this one I really liked, so I will be having a go at making that card for you. So if you look, this is one whole die. So although it looks as if there's all different textures and everything going on there, it is just the one die. It has no outer line, so you can make a nice border all the way around there, and that can be a sort of a 6-inch or whatever that is. Not quite 6-inch, or a deeper one or whatever. And then the idea is that these are the edging pieces that go with it. And so where you've got some edges here, you've got blank pieces here, these fit in on there. So you just take that bit out and slot that bit into there and cut it and make the different pattern on however you want to use it. So you've got the jeweled background. you've got the jewelled edger, and then you've got the bauble background and the bauble edger. So those two go together and those two go together. Okay, so again, one die here, no outer line, but these little patterns bits in here are to coordinate with these, the jewelled centres, bauble edger rather, in the centre and down there. Yeah, let's have a go at those. So that's your Endless Options collection, both bauble background and edger and jewelled background and edger. So something a bit different. Now, the largest die set in this collection this time is called the Decorative Holly Accents. So it is, as it says on the packet, all the different types of accents that you might want to put on basically any of your projects. Beautiful bow. I'll show you the size. So it's quite a decent size. Beautiful bow with some nice debossed patterns into there. So those two obviously go together. Then you've got some nice swathes of holly. They're quite large. And then the little holly berries extra that would be cut out, obviously, and popped into the 3 or more little edges there. And then the poinsettia. Now, I like that. That's pretty. This is basically, I was so busy getting all the orders together. This is basically the first time I've had a chance to look at all this. So, yeah. So these look really pretty. They're all in one. So one assumes that, I'm just looking to see how it works there. I like the idea of that. So that's an aperture in those bits. So you'd see whatever colour was behind. There's a nice lot of embossing on there as well. So I think, again, without too much trouble, you would roll them through your machine and you get quite a nice effect. So, and I love the bow as well. That if you put that bow together on top of that, oh, sorted, sorted. So that's your Decorative Holly Accents. And then we come on to some backgrounds. Now, this one has been a very popular one. This one is the Deco Trees background. So the background dies are always very involved and very cut-aboutable, if that's the word. 6 dies in total. So you have the outside die, which is separate to this inner piece here, which means that you can not use the outside die and then you can use a wider border all the way around if you wished. Then you've got a single rectangular die in the center here, so that would give you an aperture. If you just use the outer and then this one and that, you'd have a lovely frame. Then you've got this center bit here, which if you look on the front, you can see that that's where the deco trees are coming in. So 4 trees here. And then you've got a circle that cuts an aperture out in this piece as well. Then another separate circle, which cuts out this lovely snowflake. Well, say snowflake, it is a snowflake, but it's actually trees, isn't it, if you look at it? So that again is very, very pretty. My mind's going mad already thinking of all the different things that you could do with that. But even if you just cut that out and put that onto some maybe glitter card or something at the back, it would already look very, really pretty if you just took out that middle bit and did that as a frame. And yeah, really lovely. So that is your Deco Trees background. Then we have Mosaic Ray background. 3 dies, this one says. So let's have a look. So no outer edge. So we can cut that different size border if we wish. So that's your 1 die, is the big die. Then 1 single circle there, and then the inner die for the rays there. So this would look, I think, particularly good with some of the coloured backgrounds that we've been doing in the past few weeks. Lots of glitter could go through with that. Finished die is 12.8 by 12.8 centimetres, so that's about 5.5 inches. And the samples that I've seen look really good with the angel in the centre here. So you can imagine that she would then have, she'd be radiating out there from the centre. So that's a really pretty one. And sort of quite modern, but you could do a lot with that one as well, with all the different colours. You could have it just white on white and maybe glitter on the background, that sort of thing, just showing through. Yeah, love that. And then we've got the Deco Snowflake background. Now, for those people who are on my crafty workshops for July, this is the die that I was showing you the other day, because this is the one that we're going to be using. There are 5 dies in this section. Let me turn it over. So you can see that we've got very pretty looped outside die there, with an inner one to cut out my aperture, like that. Then I've got this centerpiece here. See it better on that side, I think, which is just loops and swirls. Then you've got your oval aperture, and then you've got some sort of snowflakes in the center there. So yes, it's called snowflake background, but I thought that this one lent itself completely and utterly to other projects, not just Christmas. Because if you just took that centerpiece out, we've got frames and we can extend them, and we're going to be doing all of those things on the Crafty online workshop, which is coming up on July the 3rd, maybe. I can't remember. But yeah, we're doing that. We have got one of the new sentiments we'll be using, and we're also going to play with the poinsettia stem on that side on that day as well. So that's your Deco Snowflake background. And there's more. So then we have got the Snowflakes and Swirls. Now this is an unusual die, and I have yet to have a play with any of them, as I say, but this is one die. So you have got no cutting edge around the outside. You have got some snowflakes that would cut out from there. So you've got that would cut out. And this bit appears to cut out as well. So I have to have a play with that one to tell you what that one's really like, because that looks like it would show whatever is through the background quite nicely as well. So I can see sort of pixie powders and ice ink ice and all sorts used with that one. And that one is 13.4 centimetres by 10 centimetres. But as I say, no outline. We have got an outline edge there, but that just takes that chunk out. And obviously, I imagine that you could then trim this off and use these flourishes as well. They would look nice. So Snowflakes and Swirls, that one. What is it? July the 6th, Monday. Oh, thank you. See, I don't know at all, really. So we've got then a shadow die. So this is Greetings of the Season, and it's the only shadow die sentiment in the collection this time. And it's 2 dies in itself, but cuts out the words separately. So you have got Greetings of the Season all cut out separately with a shadow behind it and the offset there. So that means that you're not restricted on it being that size that you get for there. You could put that anywhere along your page. So that's quite handy. So 2 dies, but splits all into 4 of each of them. And that is the Greetings of the Season. Then we've got some new concepts here, which are quite different. There are 2 dies in each of the sets, which will be the word and then the little blank title here. And then on each one of the dies, you've got other words that go with it. So we've got the word believe, and then it's believe in the magic, believe dreams come true, or believe in Santa Claus. And those are stamped. So they could be embossed or done in different colours, sparkly words, all sorts. You could also cut out your words. I love the font of that and the size. I think that's probably Have we got a ruler here? No, but hold on, centimetres wise is nearly 5 inches across, that one. So it's quite a nice size, and probably about 1.5 inches wide, or maybe if you use that, it's nearly 2 inches wide. So nice font. And so we've got a variety of that. So we've got Believe, we've got Jolly. Now that one has got the 2 dies, the word jolly and a little sentiment, but also 5 stamps. So we've got Time to Be Jolly, Christmas Jolly or Jolly Christmas, Have a Jolly Christmas, it could be, Jolly Old Nick, and It's the Season to Be Jolly. So there's all your stamps that are all made to fit in with this little sentiment here. So that's the one, Jolly. We've then got Happy. Now this one is even, you know, although yes, it is the festive collection, but you've got Christmas, anniversary, birthday, thoughts, and New Year. So you've got the word happy, the little title board there, and your sentiments as stamps. So again, that's quite a nice large size as well for that one. That's happy. Snow. Let's build a snowman. Please let it snow. All we need is snow. Kisses from heaven. And since we've got no place to go. I don't think all we need is snow. That's not one that comes to mind. And neither is Please Let It Snow. But hey ho. I suppose if you were young and whatever, you would. So same thing. 5 sentiments, all in different size fonts and everything, but all in order to go in here, and that's your snow. And then we've got one more in that section, which is peace. Peace, goodwill to men, love and joy, peace this Christmas, all is well to you and hope. So that's got a nice selection as well. Again, nice font there with the word peace and those stamps that go with it as well. I think they would make quite a nice different sentiment. I like those with just the big words. So yeah, peace, happy, snow, believe, and jolly. And then we have got some other sentiments. So Sue Wilson is always very well known for her sentiments, I think you'll find. And these are no exception. So this one, they're all 1 die. So you can see quite a large size. So really would make a statement piece on any of your cards. Keep Christmas in your heart all year. So that's one of the larger ones. And the other large one is Nothing Warms the Heart Like Good Friends. That's been a very popular one as well. And again, nice large size for a statement sentiment. You really wouldn't need anything else in that card. Some of the adjustable frames would look lovely just with that sentiment in the side there. So keep Christmas in your heart all year, and nothing warms the heart like good friends. So that's those. And then we come to the slightly smaller ones. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Again, just the 1 die, all cut out in one, so it all joins together. Use your lovely little swirls that we have there. And we wish you a Merry Christmas. We didn't have that one, did we? No. Have a warm and cozy. No, sorry. Have a warm, cozy Christmas. I put the word in and by mistake because it ain't there. Have a warm, cozy Christmas. And that again is all in one, and another quite a large one, a bit wider this one. So again, that's a statement in itself. Festive wishes. That's nice. You could trim that about so that you could have 2 words out of that. That's your size die there of festive wishes. Believe in the magic of Christmas. So again, 7 centimetres roughly by 4. Most of these ones are. That's nice. I love that big M. So believe in the magic of Christmas. All is calm, all is bright, which is another Christmas carol, isn't it? So yeah, that's a lovely little one. That one's a little bit smaller, 6 by 6 by 5.6. So again, very pretty. And finally, at the very end, we have Merriest Christmas Wishes. So this one is a bit longer. This one is nearly 9 centimetres by 2.5 centimetres. So it's about an inch. So that's quite a nice if you wanted a sentiment that went lengthways. So as always, a nice selection of Christmas dies that is for your sentiments. These two are the larger ones. So they are, as I say, much more of a statement that you could, your whole card basically is that. And these are more, can be chopped about a bit, but more for your ordinary card, shall we say. Well, they wouldn't be ordinary like this, would they? What do you think? Do you like them? I don't really want to think about Christmas either, I must say, especially right now when we think Christmas was going to be a long way off. But I think it's going to be a good Christmas this year because it would be lovely to be celebrating, being able to see people and things like that, wouldn't it? So if you like anything that you saw today, do take advantage before midnight tonight of there being a special offer over on the website under the Sue Wilson Festive 2020 collection. It's all in stock. It is all actually with me right now in all its glory. So whether you like the sentiments, the new sentiments, I quite like those. I think they're a bit different. I wasn't that keen when I saw them before, but now I've seen them, I think, oh yeah, they're really handy. I'll just bring them over again. So just run through them again. Decorative Holly accents, again, really pretty. Do like those poinsettias, but then the flowers, aren't they? The bauble backgrounds, they should be fun. Look forward to seeing what people can do with those. That's the endless options. And the jeweled ones, whoops, which again, the two go together. They can go separately as well, but the two are meant to go together there. Different idea for the poinsettia is actually on a stem, which is quite nice. These lovely adjustable frames, snowflake, poinsettia, and the bells. So that will get your creative juices going. Very popular silhouette ones. So that's your snowflake silhouette. May your days be merry and bright. And these very popular polar bears and penguins. So they need to be played with those. There's some super ideas coming up about those. And then we've got the deco trees background, snowflakes and swirls, Mosaic Ray, beautiful angel. Ooh. Greetings of the season, I think they used to call it noble, but they don't call it that anymore, but the shadowed one. And then finally, the Deco Snowflake background, the one that I'm going to be using on the 6th of July, as we said. Okay, so thank you very much for having a look. And we'll put it onto the YouTube section. That's why I did it on YouTube, so that you can always refer to it. You can go and have a look and see what you might fancy, see it all actually in itself. Okay, so thank you very much, everybody. And I will see you tomorrow morning for Fancy Fold Friday. You should get an invite to that in your Facebook page very soon. Okay, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.